Hello, my lovely Cancers. I hope December is going well for you. This is going to be a little check in. We have a full eclipse on the 14th with the new moon in Sagittarius. And this is going to usher in some planetary alignments that start allowing for the 21st to align up our portal and our dawning of the age of Aquarius. So, Cancer, there's a lot of powerful alignments going on up in the sky right now that will definitely affect the ending of your 2020 and how we go into 21. So I'm trying to convey to all the signs that you really got to concentrate on what you learned and not on blame and really try to find the positive in every message because it's that positive that we put out right now that's going to assist us when the 21st comes along. And with eclipse, a lot of times we get things from the past that we have to deal with. So, with all that being said, Cancer, in your pre-shovel, it looked like you may be going through some things, and we're gonna dive in and see where that goes. Real quick, I know I say this every time, but there is no gender in tarot. We all have divine feminine and masculine qualities within us, and it's the yin and yang working together that make us who we are. So if I say he or she or king or queen, I'm referring to an energy which is possible for every human being. Also, if I'm explaining a person or a situation and it sounds like the other person to you, well, it is. Your energies are intertwined, and so you just flip that part of the story however you need to. Now, I can't possibly hit every Cancer on the nose. This is a general reading, okay? I wish I could. But if you need something, a little bit more dead on to your situation, just hit me up and we'll do a private reading. I'm going to go where the cards take me, okay? So, with all that being said, one last thing, tarot is timeless. So, whenever you see this, it's when you're meant to see this, okay? All right, my beautiful Cancers, my fourth house, motherhood and home. And you're the chariot in tarot. You're all about, building that balance of inner and outer. Family is number one important. It's one of the things I respect most about Cancer. You're also represented by the Queen of Cups in Tarot, which I often also get Scorpio power in. So because you're very nurturing. You're very, what's important to those that you love, your family, your soul tribe. Okay. Not feeling totally in our self-worth right now. Could be nursing through some heartbreak, which is what your pre-shuffle kind of said. That, something has happened in your external environment, which is internally has you questioning you. And that's never a good thing. So let's see where we go with this, please. What else do we have for Cancer? Beautiful Cancer. My chariot, the world's first mobile home. I love Cancers. I have one tarot deck where the chariot is Pegasus. That's beautiful. Talk about some freedom. You're all about blending that yin and yang. Alright, talk to me, baby dolls. Cancer, please. I'm going to 3 more and then I'm going to pull. Go. Ooh, water signs. Pisces got summon also. Different position. It's the 13 card in this deck. Does not mean death. It's about summoning your higher power, praying to God, going in and really asking for help, which is definitely feels about right with you questioning your own self-worth right now. Can you tell me some more about self-worth and summon, please? Cancer. I don't know why they don't want to talk. It's kind of weird. Maybe I need to switch decks for the next reading. Cancer. Cancer, please. Yep, there we go. Yep, because we're getting to the end of something. Okay, beautiful. All right, if you don't have Pisces in your chart, could be dealing with one. Okay, we have Oath, which is 49, which is oddly 13, and which reduces to a 4. So in this deck, the Oath card is about, are you keeping your oath to somebody, or did somebody break their oath to you? Okay, and that would very much fit in with the energy that I have in front of me right now. So, and the reason I said the thing about the Pisces is because I did their reading yesterday, and you got, out of 6 cards, you got 3 of the same cards. Different positions, but 3 of the same cards. They also got summon, conclusion, and meditation. And I think that that very much goes in with what's going on with the planets right now, Cancer. Because like I told you, there's a lot of powerful energy up there. And with such a major eclipse, and which 2 planets is it? Jupiter and Saturn. There's 2 planets. I'm still learning my astrology really well. But there's 2 planets that are going conjunct that have not been in that position in like 400 years. And at the, with this eclipse and then a 200-year cycle coming in on the 21st, there's some big changes. And so that brings up a lot of energy from the past that we have to deal with, learn from, move on from, make better, all those things. So on your top row, you got the self-worth, the summon, and the conclusion. All right. I love this card because it ends one chapter, it begins another. It's very much like the Death card or the World card in the regular tarot. So what I'm feeling is, I don't know if you, I'm not feeling real giddy, I'm sorry. The feelings I get are you see how this woman, she is just hugging herself. She needs to feel self-love. She needs to feel self-worth because somebody has hurt her heart and made her question herself. And I am sorry if you're currently going through this energy. Hopefully, if you are, you're close to the end because we are getting to a conclusion. And what Spirit would like you to do is summon Spirit. Go inside and talk to Source. Talk to God. Ask your guidance system what you need to do. This is you summoning your spirit guides or summoning your higher power. Because you need some self-guidance because it's your self-worth and your internal struggle that you are having. Now, do things happen in our external world that cause us to go through internal things? Yes. But being the charioteer and the chariot, you are supposed to be able to balance those 2 things, okay? So you need to go inside and get some guidance because something is ending and something is beginning, okay? And we're gonna clarify with the tarot and get you some more information. Now, with the self-worth and what probably broke your heart or has you questioning yourself is somebody that was very different from you. And this is the 36, which is a 9 in numerology. See the black cat, white cat, apples, oranges. You can't compare people. There's 2 different feelings with this card, and we'll get the tarot to clarify. But either it was 2 people that are just too different and they couldn't work out their differences, or you can be sometimes, we do a very human thing of automatically assuming that the white cat is like the black cat or that the apple is like the orange. You can't compare your now lover to your past lover. You can't compare one of your children to another one of your children. Okay? But we're going to see where that goes. Your next card is beautiful. I love this card in this deck. This is Aphrodite. Oh, doesn't love Aphrodite. She's all about vision. And you see the moon? You are the moon. I mean, even though you're the chariot and the tarot, a lot of readers read it as Cancer because you are that divine feminine home. This is you, the moon. Okay, and it's just beautiful how the moon is illuminating love. That's what I get. The moon is illuminating love. Never got that with this card before. We're gonna see where that goes. So next you have meditation, and this is what is so odd for me, and why it must be the water signs thing and the way our planets are. But the summon and the meditation. Okay, the same two cards Pisces got, but in two different positions. So you're being asked to get guidance, to be illuminated, and it has to do with your love life. And there is an ending and a new beginning that is coming for you, and you need to meditate. And what this card is about is going healing. This is like my Hermit card, my Four of Swords. You've been through this heartbreak, or you've had this disappointing thing happen. And now we need to take a nap. We need to download. We need to reset. Okay, and we do that by meditating, whatever meditating is for you. If it's putting on your music and just jamming out, whatever it is that gets you to reset, that's what you need to do. Okay, all right, Cancer. It feels like, and I got that in the pre-shuffle, that you're going through or just getting over something that very much disappointed you and had you questioning your own self or your own self-worth. It very much feels like a love relationship, but this can also be a loss of a business, a loss of working with somebody, a loss of an idea. It can be some kind of loss or disappointment that has you questioning you internally. But don't give up hope, Cancer, because you got the star on the bottom. That's Aquarius energy, and I was just telling you, we're coming into the age of Aquarius. It's going to be beautiful. So what can you tell me about the self-worth for my lovely Cancers? I love my Cancers. And my oldest stepson's a Cancer, and I'm going to have to call him after this because now I'm worried about him. Hey, but it could be just disappointment in something that didn't go the way you planned. And I just get this feeling like you're questioning. It's like you're questioning if you're on the right path. Okay? Oh! Sorry, I didn't mean to scream like that. Well, that's beautiful. Okay. So we got the 7 of coins and the 6 of coins, and you're counting down, and you've got 13, 12, you've got 8, 7, now you got 7, 6. So you are definitely counting down to something, Cancer. There's going to be an epiphany that changes things, or maybe not epiphany. That's not the right word I'm getting for you. But we'll get to it. Okay, so the 7 of coins and the 6 of coins. Okay, so this, you had planted these ideas, these seeds, or started this relationship, and you thought it was going to grow into that beautiful garden. You really did. You couldn't wait for those little tiny seedlings to start bearing fruit. But there was not enough equal give and take, not enough reciprocity. You couldn't count on somebody that you needed to count on. So we have to walk away. This is the 8 of Cups. We have to walk away sometimes from things that no longer serve us. Really? Okay. I've had this card, and I've just never gone there before. But so I was told, so this is for a particular Cancer that's watching this video, I'm sure. I was told to look at the footprints in the sand and to remember that poem, that Christian poem about footprints. And that when you only saw one set, I was carrying you. Spirit, yes, Spirit would really like you to go inside and get your, I get the weirdest word in my head, sure footing. Which doesn't make sense to me, so I'm hoping it makes sense to you. Because you got to let down the burdens, the Ten of Wands. And because this is about your home and building some steady foundations. And we can't do that if there's not equal give and take. So you planted some seeds and you wanted this fruit to bear, but it didn't, and you got very disappointed, and it made you start questioning if you were on the right path. And in some respects, I even get that you're questioning like your spirituality, which would make sense for whoever that's for, why the footprints in the sand was important. Because we cannot just believe in God when things are going good. God, universe, source, whatever your higher power is, whatever name you give your higher power, they're there even during bad times. You can't choose to only believe when things are going good. Because it's having that connection to source. It's having that guidance from God that gets us through those tough times and ensures more good times. Okay? So I just want to know, because this could be both spirituality or love, could even be work. So it could fit several different ways, but I'm feeling. Oh, how do I explain what I'm feeling? Like an anxiety, but not like you're questioning something. Yeah, and you gotta cut out. You gotta cut it out. You gotta get your heads above the clouds, and I'm not taking a book. Queen of Swords, 7 of Coins, 6 of Coins for Cancer, Queen of Swords. And you had to cut something out because you saw that it wasn't working, and it's got you questioning things. No, you weren't being recognized for all the hard work that you were putting in. I got 6-6, so this is the way you're supposed to go. It's about a higher commitment. Yes, Spirit. Okay. So, and you're more, yeah, you're still staring at those 3 cups that are spilt. You're still staring at those 3 cups that are spilt. You're in the middle of this energy that I felt of an eternal struggle, okay? And you need to, Queen of Swords, power, you need, head above the clouds. She does not put up with much. She is my widow, my divorced lady. She rules, she cares, but you don't mess with her, and you've got to cut out what wasn't working because you were not being recognized, appreciated for all the hard work you were doing, and it's got you questioning your higher power. So you have got to go inside and find some happy, because it feels to me like being a home sign, I'm getting very much that the children need your attention right now. And you've got to go inside and find that happiness. You've got to find that happiness for yourself. Because nobody can bring you that. I'm getting that you are, that you're kind of questioning what you're being directed to do. And so we're going to dive into summon. So summon for my beautiful Cancers. Summon. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit. What have we got for Cancer? Summon. I get that you want them to give me a why. Getting some weird energies off this card. That's beautiful. Oh! Beautiful. Okay. Well, 10-10. 10-10. Ending. Conclusions. New beginning. That's beautiful. So you got the Wheel of Fortune upright. You know, this is the divine timing, karma coming in. You've learned your lesson and you get to move on. So then we get the 10 of Cups. This is happy family. This is the rainbow card. And the reason I always remember it as the rainbow card is because we get a rainbow after a storm. Not just rainbows every day of the world. First we get the rain and the storm, and then we get a rainbow. So whatever is happening for you, Cancer, it is coming to a conclusion, and it's going to end with you feeling more satisfied, feeling more grounded. I got the Child again. And in this deck, look how happy that child is. So there's something, you know, maybe for some of you, it's your inner child that you're making happy. But there's a beautiful, like, new beginning happiness to this. And so Spirit would like you to go inside and summon and download, you know, you really need to listen. Because they are trying to guide you down that correct path. Okay, your Wheel of Fortune is spinning forward. That means you have built up some karmic debt that now you get the good stuff. You learn the lesson. Now you get to go forward. Now we went through that trial and tribulation, and that chapter is closed. And by spinning that wheel forward, we get that happy family. We get to feel emotionally satisfied. Now, this King of Wands in reverse. So this can be Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini energy. When it's upright, it's all Leo to me. When it's reversed, I tell you all three. Because it could be anybody. It doesn't even have to be a fire sign. But this person that you thought was in your life for a reason, doesn't have a plan, doesn't know how to move forward. And you know, you need to go inside and figure out if your new beginning includes that king or not. Okay, because I get and again, there is no gender in tarot. This could be a woman for you. You know, if you're a male Cancer, which I have several that watch, this could definitely be, you know, a feminine energy who was all talk, no plan, no action. Excuse me. And we got the Five of Cups reversed, which I love because when we were clarifying, you got the Five of Cups. So when you're in that heartbreak, that self-doubt, you're still paying attention to those three cups. That shoulda, coulda, woulda of it all. That's what those three cups are to me. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, you can't and you didn't, and now you got to move on. We don't repeat our past. Okay? Because by not repeating our past, by learning from our journey, we get to go forward on the wheel. We get to get to that rainbow. Okay? So this being in reverse is beautiful to me because it says that if you go inside and you listen to your guidance, that two things are going to happen. Somebody from the past or a situation from the past is going to come back, and you're going to be over the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, you're gonna be more concentrated on those two cups that are still there for you. Those two cups of friendship, of love, of loyalty, of inspiration, of spirituality. You still have a little there. So don't discount it. Because you need to go in, because that, I mean, the double tens, that's incredible. Okay, we're definitely moving on, Cancer. And just, I didn't even look. On the bottom of the deck, you got the Four of Cups. Okay, he's just contemplating. He's not sure. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's got the same three cups in the regular tarot, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And he's so busy with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that he's not seeing an opportunity that he's being guided towards. And there you go, because right underneath that, you got a brand new opportunity coming in. You got the Page of Wands. And then we got the King of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. And the Sun again. Okay, so King of Swords, King of Wands, they're both in reverse. Excuse me. Whoever this was that made you question your self-worth, I would pay them no, never mind. Because they don't seem to have their shit together in any way, shape, or form. You know? But we're going to move on to the conclusion. Number 12. Ending a chapter, beginning a new one. It literally says, Chapter 1, the end. So, could you tell me about this conclusion for Cancer, please? Conclusion for Cancer, please. We got two tens. We're at endings and new beginnings. No? I think that card's going to come out, whatever it was, because it went through a lot to turn itself upside down. Okay. All right. A lot of Scorpio energy. The Fool, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. So, again, Cancer, this can definitely be love or spirituality. You got the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the King of Cups. On your conclusion. So what needs to come to an end, or what is coming to an end for you, Cancer, is you're going to get your head out of the fantasy world and make a clear-cut choice and accept a path and go forward. And you're going to have to accept. It just feels, I got it. I'm sorry. You're going to have to accept something that's coming to an end. Because that's the way it's supposed to be. It's not energy I want to convey. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you what the cards say. I would love to make it all rainbows and unicorns every day. The King of Cups. This is, so you got Scorpio and Venus, and then you got Scorpio. So you got a much needed transformation happening. Because it's going to knock you out of fantasy land. And it's going to give you clear-cut direction. But it comes at the expense of something that you have to let go that you thought was going to lead to a higher commitment. But you have to get a balance on your emotions, because you're transforming into a more mature, emotionally balanced king. I mean, you are the Queen of Cups, and so you're becoming the king, which is what the court cards are. Sorry, they're just an evolution. We come in as a page, and then we fool around as a knight, then we care as a queen, and then we rule as a king. So it's just an evolution. And I feel you here. Both my reversed King of Wands and King of Swords, that was your other person. But this King of Cups, this is you. This is, I feel you. If I'm wrong, you reverse it. Then use some reverse kings and you need to get your crap together. But there's, you're definitely going through either a spiritual reckoning or a love life transformation. You need to take a leap of faith, to trust. You gotta trust that your higher power has you. Trust your inner self. You can't doubt yourself, because when we are full of self-doubt, who are we supposed to follow? You gotta follow you. It's the only person you're responsible to follow. Okay? And Cancer, I know you Cancers are all about your families and the people that you love. So, you know what? You have to be good with you to help them. Tell me why the Hierophant reversed is here, please. One more. Well, that was a book. Okay, so you got the Ten of Pentacles, so this has something to do with you really thought that you were in it for the long haul with somebody. And so it has you questioning so much. I'm not taking them all. Wow. Okay. So definitely, again, I feel that there is a child involved or children. Something's got you, it's got you questioning your connection to spirit. It's a very sad feeling, actually. Very sad feeling. What else can you tell me for the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant, please? Alright. Yeah, you're all in your head. You're worried. You feel like you don't have all the information. You're not looking at things correctly. And you got to get balanced. You got the King of Cups, the Hangman reversed, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. And this is all on top of the Ten of Pentacles. You don't have some information, and somebody only gave you part of the information. So it has you seeing things the wrong way. And you're trying really hard to keep that balance, to keep your emotions in check. And you need to follow your intuition, because this is all coming to an end to bring in this brand new beginning for you. And for anybody involved in a medical situation, side note, I implore you to get a second opinion. I implore you to get a second opinion. Okay? We're going to move right on. Right. Differences. I got black and white kitty cats and oranges and apples and differences, and my energy instantly changed. So the differences I don't think is totally bad. So what do we have for my lovely Cancers for differences? Okay. Okay. Wow. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so, you got the Five of Swords and the Three of Wands. So the differences here are you're at an impasse, and there was all this he said, she said bullshit. There's all this you guys are not seeing things from the same place. Whatever this is about, love, spirituality, children, Could be money. I'm not feeling a lot of money in your reading. Sorry. Um, it's like one of you was looking towards, see, like one of you is looking towards the future and planning what we're going to do when that ship comes in and what ship we're going to get on and what we're going to do on that ship. And then the other one was all, I want to argue about everything and I don't agree with this and I don't like the way you did that and you're not understanding me and me. That's what I get. Sir, whoever that is for, that's what I get. I get one of you just wants to plan for the future and embrace what's coming, and the other one of you wants to live in a very negative moment and complain. And I keep getting in my head, me. I'm sorry. If you're a cross watcher and you're in love with a Cancer, stop that. Anyways, on the bottom of the deck, we'll move right on to some more beautiful energy. You got Justice, the Two of Coins, and the Ten of Swords. My God, you are getting every completion card in the deck. This cycle is wrapping up, baby dolls. Oh, that's beautiful, because that energy that we started out with, that was some very... I felt for you. I'm so sorry. But Justice, that's beautiful. If you're in a legal situation, of course that's beautiful. But with the Two of Coins, this would feel more like money to me, about like some money coming in that you've been waiting on. Except with all this going on, what it really feels like to me is that you're balancing out. Okay? Look at that guy on that tightrope. I mean, he makes one wrong move and gone, right? Okay, and that's how we can get in our heads sometimes. We can feel like we're afraid to make a move. But this is the end of something. Sayonara, bye-bye. Look, I send roses to your funeral. We are done. Goodbye. Because that no longer works for me. All right? Because I'm tired of walking on a tightrope, afraid to make one wrong move, say one wrong thing, and then you jump down my dang throat. I want balance. I want equal reciprocity. I deserve to be loved for as much as I give. That's what you need to have, Cancer. And the Six of Wands was right underneath that, which is double energy, which brings in that self-recognition, that victory. But in the way the cards were going and what I was feeling is very much that feeling again of somebody was just not seeing everything you brought to the table. They are so busy with being negative, and you're trying so hard to be positive and move forward. And if you look at the cards, it's kind of funny, because this is all like whites and blues and bright, and this is all like black and dark. Look, black and white kitty cat, okay? You guys are just not on the same page. Sometimes, that just happens. Doesn't mean it can't happen in the future. Doesn't mean we can't both, raise our vibration and meet later in life. But right now, your differences are really, they're holding you back, and they're questioning your self-worth. And they're not giving you that equal give and take. And it's time to be done with that. Spirit wants you to know that that's coming to an end. They don't want that for you. There's other things that you need to be concentrating on and things that they want to help you with. Now, I love this. 8, Aphrodite. So she is about having that vision. And with the Moon card, it's trusting. Trusting that your divine feminine energy is going to guide you the wrong way. Sorry. Did I just say that? So sorry. Guide you the right way. So when you get the Summon card, and right underneath that, the Vision card, Aphrodite wants you to ask and be very specific about what you ask. That's what she wants. Make sure you ask for exactly what you want. That that you try to listen for exactly what's coming through. All right? So, vision, Aphrodite. Ooh, hard to upside down. Vision, Aphrodite for Cancer, please. Cancer. Thank you. Oh my goodness. 10 of coins. You've gotten every 10 in the deck, including the Wheel of Fortune. It's a huge ending and restart of things. And it's about your foundations, your home. Yes, because you got the Four of Wands again. So your vision, you feel like, okay, 10 of coins and 6 of cups. You feel like your future happiness and success depends. I was going to say happy memories, but that doesn't sound right. It's not what I'm seeing. Cancer, it just feels like memories or somebody that you love, an innocent feeling, a very innocent feeling. Could be children. I've gotten children a couple of times in your reading. If you'll excuse me for 1 second, I have some very loud people here. I apologize, Cancer. I have teenagers, and so I get a busy household, and they were being a little loud. I apologize. So, with the 10 of coins and the 6 of cups, I get this very innocent feeling. So, this is either about children, or sometimes when we have memories of the past, we remember them better than they were. And there's something that they want you to see and get directed to, because you can have wealth and success and a happy family, but you've got to deal with something or someone from the past. Can I have some 6 of cups, please? I just don't want to get this wrong for you. I keep feeling this very innocent, childlike. I keep hearing a child giggle. Okay. So we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Cups to clarify the 6 of Cups. So you're remembering something differently than it happened. You got those shoulda, coulda, woulda cups. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You're being asked to summon your inner self and get back on that path, or download the correct information so that you know how to end this cycle. Because you have a vision of the future. You're looking out there. You want that wealth, that success, that happy family, healthy, happy children, all of that. And you're very much capable of getting there, but you've got to see things clearly, and you're not seeing things totally clearly. You're doubting yourself, and Spirit needs you to connect. You need to connect, and then you're going to have to do that through meditation, obviously. That's your next card. Because this affects your home. It's very important that you remember things correctly. That, a lot of times, it's what the person said, how we heard it, and then what the person really meant. And that can go for business, for love, friendships. I mean, there's no end where miscommunication can cause us problems. So when we have a false memory of something, or we remember something incorrectly, it can affect our perception of the now. And it can definitely affect our future. Page of Wands. Yes, beautiful. Brand new beginning. They need you to meditate. They need you to heal. You got the meditation card on meditation. This is when we go in, we heal from whatever has broken our heart, whoever lied to us, whoever whoever just wasn't on the same page, and for whatever reason, Cancer, you got hurt and you started questioning yourself. I'm trying to put this into hold on, hold out. It's a song. And I can't quite get it because I don't know it. When he gives me songs that I don't know, I am sorry, Cancer. I wish I could get that song for you. Something. Hold on. I can't get it. It's about holding on to the past and holding on to the hurtful words said to you from the past is what I'm getting. So you need to let that go. You've got to heal. You got to go inside. You got to ask Spirit, ask Source, ask God. You know, you need to start trusting that even when things are bad, the Spirit still has you. You can't. We can't only believe when things are going good. We have to believe even when things are bad. So connect with Source, go inside, ask for a little guidance. You've got some incredible energies, everything coming to an end and brand new beginnings, because 10 in numerology is reduced to 1 and it's a brand new beginning. And 10 in tarot is the end of our journey. Now we go back to 1 and we repeat. So it's fundamentally important that you've got every 10. A lot of things got to come to an end. And it is the end of 2020. It is the end of 200 years of earth signs. You know, as water signs and all that earth, it'll be a little muddy. So things should get a little better for you, Cancer. Okay? Can I get a piece of advice, please, for Cancer? Advice for Cancer pertaining to the spread on the table. Nope. Yeah, a lot of my cards today have been trying really hard to make sure they're reversed when I try really hard to make sure they're not. Cancer, please. Cancer. Thank you. Out of chaos. All right. So chaos and conflict is on the bottom. I actually love this card. This it's got like a zebra shell. I'm sorry, a giraffe shell on the outside, and you see that storm coming along, and it blows that off, and underneath that is a beautiful zebra. The message with that card is that out of chaos and conflict, something beautiful comes in, which is exactly what your reading was all about. Oh, and see what I mean? They insisted on coming out in reverse. So, exchanging gifts upside down and chopping wood upside down. Okay. So, when they're upright, this is about receiving a gift and, you know, equal give and take, that reciprocity. Remember that 6 of coins? That's this card. But it's in reverse. And then chop wood. This card is about doing the daily stuff and just in getting yourself connected and source by being connected to the daily stuff, like washing the dishes, walking the dog, you know, just finding those moments to be in the moment of what you're doing. And the minute that we get our brains off of a subject, the answer comes in. Yeah, but it's in reverse. So we're going to read both of those for you because I'm not real good on the protection messages by heart. Cancer. I love you, baby dolls. Okay. So, 27. Enchanting gifts. So when they're in reverse in the Wisdom Oracle, it's a protection message. Be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it, and then realize you didn't want to face the hefty price tag that it came with. You may find yourself in a situation where you've always desired, but know you will have to walk away from, or even fail at, because you can't pay the dues it asks from you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears cost. It's okay, though, because Spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life, where you find yourself in the victim mode, the codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. And that's probably the longest protection message I've ever read in this book. This goes exactly with what I told you in the very beginning, that there was not enough reciprocity, enough equal give and take, and that you deserve somebody who's going to appreciate what you give. It seems like you might be totally surrounded by people that me. Remember, I got that from that card? Me. Well, you need to be you. Okay, chopping wood. I actually liked every time I got this card, but I don't think I ever got it in reverse, so I'm not sure. All right. Being grounded in everyday experience and humility. That's what it means normally. So, protection message for when it's in the reverse. Are you an armchair astronaut? Couch potato quarterback. Do you dream of wealth and fame, big success, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the armchair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember that the big dream comes reality only after we have begun to take the steps. Take one step towards the gods, and they will take 10 steps towards you. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and that is your number. You got every 10 in the book. And just not for nothing, where is it? The 7. So remember, you got the 7 of Cups. Okay, that's being in fantasy land, daydreaming, having so many choices. We're not sure what to do. In the reverse, you were getting out of that. You're getting out of that daydream, and that's what that conclusion is. When we get your head out of the clouds, and you turn that 5 of Cups upside down and get out of that mourning, you'll get to go to that King of Cups and be in that power. And the King of Cups, he gets appreciated for who he is, okay? He is absolutely grounded. In the traditional tarot, he's on an island, but with one foot in the water. So You need to get grounded in your everyday human experience and get your mind off the problem. Because if you get your mind off the problem, the solution will come. You can never find a solution to a problem from the same vibration as the problem. You have huge endings, wonderful new beginnings. If you're going to the doctor, get a second opinion. If you have children, their well-being is what's important to you right now. And get out of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas and the people that want to cause problems or that make you question your spirituality. Because you are worth all that in a bag of chips. You need to love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, how can anybody else love you? Why would anybody love you if you don't love you? Love yourself. Do not forget that Spirit is there for you. Ask guidance. Ask for guidance. Go inside and heal and meditate. Where is it? Find that recovery and that healing. You got this, Cancer. Whatever's hurting you, I'm profoundly sorry. But the energies that came after were very uplifting, very forward momentum. And Spirit's just trying to tell you that after the chaos and the conflict, something beautiful is going to come in. You just got to imagine all those great things that can happen. You come to the edge and they'll push you the rest of the way. You make one step and the gods will make 10. Okay? It's beautiful energy, Cancer. So I will see you later in the month when I'm going to do a whole reading for everybody and what's coming in for 21 for each sign. And if I have time, I'm also maybe going to do, I've never done a love reading for the collective. So we'll see. But I love you, Cancer. I wish you peace and love. And you got this. Bye, baby dolls.